Versus diagonals. Does the universe agree that grain lines are always parallel with the selvage? Okay, sweet. Cool. Okay, brain was correct. But I felt like it was better to check than to cut up fancy fabric and then be wrong. And then not have the space that we actually need. Or, yeah, enough material to do what we need to do. So I think what we'll do is... Oh, Zeta's back. Zeta's returned. Zeta returned triumphant with paint. That's the question. It's looking promising. Some fancy paint. Very fancy paint. Great success. He's got a very fun colour scheme that he has planned for his latest set. Right, I'm just going to see if I have enough room to lay these pieces out. I will have to put some of them a little bit diagonal to make them work with the cross grain. The aforementioned, not cross grain, just grain line. For context, for anybody that doesn't do a lot of sewing, the way that the fabric is effectively like woven will affect its properties, such that the kind of the edge of the fabric, the selvage, there's basically just different ways that the fabric will behave, and if it is not cut correctly according to the kind of weave of the fabric, it will not behave the way that you want it to, and you will end up with slightly, like, it will work. You'll have clothes that you will be able to wear, but they might not be as comfortable as you would like, and they might not like drape the way that they're supposed to either. So yeah, always sensible, if you have the option and the material to do it, to cut according to how the pattern recommends you do. Okay, so I think that should be enough. I'm going to make it just a little longer, because I remember last time we did have to shuffle things about just a little bit to get it to fit. I guess we could actually. So we just spend a quick moment. Oh, also that was something that we were going to look up, was how much our pattern had shifted from the original. That is piece number 6. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to very quickly lay out the pattern pieces as they were from the original pattern, according to how they should be laid out. Some pieces have, I think a lot of it has actually shrunk a little bit. We've definitely ended up making a corset that's a lot smaller than their original design. That is piece number 4, so that needs to go over there. There's a lot of laying stuff out, trying to get it right. And that must be for piece number 5. That looks like a number 5. That is a number 5. Okay, cool. That's looking about right. That's looking about right there. Do we have enough room for seams? Just about. We shuffle that over. Yeah, we should be fine actually. We are golden for space. Oh, amazing. Yeah, just maybe shuffle that down a little bit. Zeta, and I return. You do return. Return triumphant. And finally, piece number 2 needs to go up that way. And oh, I do remember there was a little bit of extra space that I was going to add to. Oh wow, piece number 2 is like really changed. Oh, hold on. Helps if you put it the right way up. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay, piece number 2. Ooh, okay, piece number 2 is our problem child. That is. So it's a little skewy. I think we can still fit it on this piece though. I don't think it's that much of a problem child that it's going to be a huge issue. Might just Yeah, there was one scene where I was going to add just a little bit more. Right, that's looking pretty good there. Okay, no, I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine for space. Cool. And that switches in there somewhere like. Oh, okay. No, no, that is. We have some mild issues. I think we will have enough space to work with, and keep everything parallel with what it needs to be parallel with. But yes. How was trip? I see Zeta that you were very successful. Would you care also to share, if you would like, to share your plans with your fancy new paints? Because I mean, I'm quite excited for them. They're not even my paints. Yeah, you can really see the evolution that it's been through on this particular piece. Hold on, we'll zoom in on piece number 4. You just spend a moment. Like, it's gone places. It's gone a lot smaller. I think we probably could have gotten away with a much smaller pattern, or a much smaller size according to their pattern, which is interesting. I'll have to look back at the measurements. But yeah, it's interesting. Miku Color Tau gonna be the brightest Warhammer army if the scheme works. I have every confidence that it will work. It looked like the paints that you picked out will definitely work for that scheme. I have zero doubts on this. Right, okay, let's cut some fancy fabric. We'll give it a quick iron. And then, where are we at? We're at 20 past 12. Okay. So today is going to be a slightly shorter stream. The aforementioned baby shower. We do need to be a little bit aware of time, because we do have places to be. So I think what we'll probably do, we'll grab this fabric, we'll iron it, and I will probably be about where we leave off for today. Oh, this is some crunchy fabric. All of the ASMR. Rose, hello, welcome on in. How is it going? I don't even particularly listen to Mika music, and I just love the colour scheme. The colour scheme is like we talked briefly about pink and green earlier today. I think it definitely holds true. How is everyone doing? We're doing good, thank you. We are currently in the process of well, we've made some cuts. We've made our first cut on some very fancy fabric for our corset, which is heckin' exciting. Doing all right. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, how goes life, the universe, everything, all that good stuff. We're still on the corset tree. We had a couple of weeks off due to illness. Like, it wasn't COVID, it was just like a particular, well, we had one cold and then mostly recovered, and I got another cold, unless it was the same cold coming back for round 2. So yeah, we had a couple of weeks off, but we are doing a lot better now. I mean, well, my throat is mostly okay, actually. I still have a slightly lingering cough, which I'm like, not hugely impressed by this. But it could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. So I'm just going to pop this here. Yeah, I'm just going to flatten this out a little bit with heat. And now, like, I believe you should be able to iron Koto, but now, or Kotil. But now I'm double. Let me just really quickly check. Kotil iron. Wow, that's really Kotil iron? Question mark? Oh, interesting. We do recommend pre-shrinking foils. We steam with an iron and allow it to rest before use. Interesting. Can you iron Kotil? Larger flat set is actually better, so you can steam. Right, okay. Go a bit wibbly. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to trust this website. Sorry, we're doing a little googling, just trying to figure some stuff. It's a lot, but it's also fun. I'm glad it's fun. That's the main thing. Like, I think sometimes if you're going through like a really busy patch in life, as long as it's fun, it makes it a lot more bearable, if that makes sense. Right, okay. If you want to pre-shrink, then steam it. Oh, okay. So we can steam it. Grain of the cocoa on the iron board. Steam. Okay. Never seen equals a while making a corset. When something equals a smaller than the worst line that doesn't fit. Okay, so yes, ironing should be okay, just a butt ton of steam. Interesting. Well, there we go.